Hey, YouTube. What's happening tonight? How's everyone doing? This is Jeff Crumpler, JC Stacker, JC Silver and Gold. Figured I'd pop up. I'm going through some inventory here, doing some stuff for Whatnot. And tell y'all thank you so much for joining over on Whatnot. Y'all are amazing. And this morning, another great morning. I appreciate you. See if I can get myself worked into my own chat. I think. Maybe not. I don't know. I see. Couldn't figure out why I was interneting so hard, bro. I what? Not hardline plugged in. Maybe that's why. Running off the Wi-Fi. Let's see. I feel like I go through inventory every day, but I think I do go through inventory every day because well, I just go through a lot of inventory. Good news. Not gonna run out of war nickels anytime soon. Just found like 6 rolls of them. Is awesome. No, we're not short of war nickels, y'all. We're not gonna run out of those anytime soon. Sit here and start making up packs. I went to Hobby Lobby. Guess what I did? I picked up not only baggies for the packs in the morning time because we were using paper ones this morning because I was out of clear ones. I also went and they had 2 red books, so I snagged up both of them. So I got a new red book of the 2025s for me and for another person. So there you go. I've been running around with my 2024 and my 2022, and yeah. So now we get 2025. Now I'll wait a couple of years before I get another one. Now here's the crazy thing. I'm looking into Red Book and I'm like, okay, I know how much the price of silver's went up. Why haven't they moved the price of the coins up that much? Hey, Firefly, because it's a numismatical value, right, Firefly? But it just kind of boggled my mind that they would still have some stuff being valued at less than melt. So, how's Firefly doing today? Good to see you. I hope you've had an awesome day. Don't mind my allergies because I've got some allergies happening. Hopefully, it ain't too bad this time. If it is, I apologize. Can y'all hear the birds in the window? I'm telling you, these birds in my window, there's something else. Miss Kelly says, fell asleep. Where'd you fall asleep at, Miss Kelly? Were you listening? Were you watching us when you fell asleep? It's okay. I get told that a lot that I got a pretty peaceful voice, so people like to fall asleep to my talking. I just heard the front door come open, so either the boogeyman is here or MJ's here. I'm gonna go with it's MJ. Hey MJ. Okay, I'm live, but I did. If you pull that door shut, then they won't hear you. Hey Kevin, what's up? Hey, you know how you can tell this is unrehearsed because it is. Oh wow, okay. Having some vanilla ice cream and Rice Krispies. Kevin, does that not sound delicious? I mean, Rice Krispies, they just go with anything, right? Anything good goes with Rice Krispies. You can just, chocolate, Rice Krispies. Strawberries, Rice Krispies. Vanilla ice cream, Rice Krispies. So, Kevin, what's your favorite way to eat Rice Krispies? Hey, it's tricky trying to figure out how to read around this thing, man. It's on my nerves. It's working my nerves. Here's what I'll do. I'll do this. You said cereal. Oh, that's, yeah. They are so good mixed together. What? I mean, that sounds like a really cold cereal, right, Kevin? There you go. Ice cream and Rice Krispies. That makes a really cold cereal. Yeah, I agree. And sweet and creamy and all them other things. So when I say it that way, I could think that Miss Firefly Angel, this is what makes her so sweet. She's eating all the sweet stuff. You got the Krispies, the vanilla ice cream, all in a bowl, just whipping them up together. How can she not be sweet when that's what she's eating? Just some sweet, creamy deliciousness. No, she's like, yep, it wears off on her. That's it. That's where she got it from, y'all. No, I was trying to figure out how it is that you be so nice sometimes. Now I know. You know what they say? They say knowing is half the battle. Yeah, Kim, hold on. I'll be right back. Yeah, I gotta run out of the room and go grab these baggies. Okay, so in the morning time on Whatnot, y'all, I run a game that you can come in. I number these packs 1 through 10. So when you come in, you're bidding on the numbered pack and the coin that's inside of it. So this morning I was out of clear packs. So I had to do a clear pack game and then I used paper bags, little paper envelopes on the other one. So, so I went and got more clear bags, obviously. But I got to number them 1 through 10, put wheat cents in them, do all the stuff, right? So that's what I'm doing here in the background when I'm visiting with you all. Meanwhile, we have a gold game that we're running over here on YouTube. I don't know. It's kind of been a sleepy process. We got Miss KK who wanted 6 spots on that game. We got Tom's Coins who was gifted 1. Mad Cow who picked up 2. So it's $5 a star on the gold game. There's 20 spots in total. So we are down 9 spots. So that means we got 11 spots open. If anyone's interested, all you gotta do is speak up, let me know. I'll write it down. It's for a quarter-gram gold, just in case you're wondering about the weight or the any of the other good stuff. It's Monarch Precious Metals, quarter-gram gold is the horseshoe. Da-da-da. Miss Kelly. Miss Kelly, I had a lady on Whatnot last night. It was so super nice. It was so trying to understand this. I just, you know, Yeah. One- It's one of the moments that you have that you're like, what the heck is that? So Miss Fiona, in case you decide to watch this later, I appreciate you, ma'am. She's so funny. She makes me laugh. She's just a really nice lady. She lives in Florida, but she just cracks me up. And what's funny is she just didn't understand, right? So it's like she's like, "Can you explain this thing to me?" Right? So Firefly, you kind of you follow on whatnot a little bit, right? So Miss Fiona is from Australia, and she moved from Australia to Florida. So so there's some American stuff she's still not real hip with, right? So she's having a hard time understanding what the heck the vegetable was for. So by the time it was all, her last comment about it was, so in other words, you gotta eat your vegetables. I said, oh Lord help us. Yes, ma'am. Make sure to eat your vegetables. Oh my God, I'm telling you, my ribs hurt. I was laughing so hard yesterday. It made me kind of hurt myself. Oh man, no, this clown. Oh Lord. So, yeah, she just really did crack me up. It was funny. Y'all have to be there to understand it, but we had a lot of laughs with that last night. I already knew what it was. Well, yeah, Miss Kelly. Well, I mean, Canada, you're right there next to us. Of course, we all got to have some of the same jokes, right? Apparently, in the other side of the world, they ain't hip to that yet. They don't you know what I mean? Now, here was my concern. I keep seeing that, right? And here's the thing. You ladies might not know this, right? But you fellas, look here. Here's the deal. The more I see that little vegetable running around, the more I see different versions of it. And I've seen some of them, man, the thing's clean bent. Like, look, if that's what you're relating it to and yours looks like that, you need to go see the doctor. You ain't no way it's supposed to look that way. Never should it be bent that direction. You need to just trust me. Go see the doctor because something ain't right. I get it that it's just an emoji that's supposed to stand for it, but the more I see it colorized and in different forms, I'm thinking, man, look here. You never know because nowadays we got the kids running around trying to figure out how to buy the little blue pills like the adults are. So just an FYI, if it starts looking like, let's just say it ain't supposed to be that way, right, Miss Kelly? So just say, get a hold of your doctor. That's just something you need to have checked out. We'll be praying for you if it does look like that and hope you get it figured out because it can't be good. Just can't be good. Oh my goodness. So, did y'all see what I got from Mr. Lance Parker today? Lance Parker sent me some silver stuff. Lance, don't beat me with the stick. I didn't test it yet. I got some questions for you. See, because here's the deal: you just don't want to go throwing everything in the X-ray machine. Can you give me some ideas of what I'm looking at? What are we doing here? Boy, man, alive. Miss Kelly, take care of that for me. Just block them. Thank you. I'm gonna guess that everybody knows who that clown is, right? Hey, I'm so proud of you because hey, and whatnot, they're coming up with new ways to deal with you, ass clown. They're gonna make you some rounds. They're actually wanting to buy them. We're gonna call them the As Clown rounds. Yeah, yeah. I think I'm gonna make some of them look like pieces of pizza or the whole pizza or something, maybe. Yeah. Holy cow, man! If it wasn't for trolls, at least a couple of you button pushers would be completely out of things to do, right? When you can grow up and put on big boy pants and have some real money and come play with us, then we'll talk to you. When you can grow up and put on big. Hey, I need to be able to see them. Oh, never mind. I don't need to be able to see them. You hit them. Okay. Was unhidden. No. What is Carolyn unhiding people? Miss Carolyn, you're going to want to hide that person back real quick. What is she thinking right now? Miss Carolyn, can I ask you exactly what you're thinking? How are you doing, ma'am? Miss Carolyn, you're gonna need to talk to me, or else I'm gonna assume me and you are gonna have a problem. My phone's frozen, couldn't see it. You're all good. Okay. I thought you done went rogue on me because you can't be saving pizza guys, little scummy ass. That's not. You can't be doing all that. Regardless of how you treat them on other channels where they get to come into and be chummy, where you're modding that, not here, not in this house. Well, you unhid them, is what you did. That's why I was asking. I was like, what's happening? I got you. Thank you, Miss Carolyn. I appreciate it. I thought Miss Carolyn had done went rogue on us. Hey, Miss Regina, how are you doing? Miss Regina, you know what I seen? I seen Buffalo Picker on. I was leaving a comment on Miss Regina's video, watching it the other day, and here comes Buffalo Picker on. And it was crazy because I went in there thinking I was going to see like Buffalo Picker, Miss Regina's guy, and I was Mr. Reggie. I was like, okay, here we go. All of a sudden, it was Mr. Johnny. Cajun Roots was on the panel with him. I about fell out my seat. Oh, Miss Carolyn. I'm not gonna give them the joy of just speaking on their name. Everybody else knows who it is. You're a pretty smart lady. I'm pretty sure you can read between the lines on that name there they've created for themselves. And I appreciate you. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, Miss Regina, they had a good show. But it was surprising me because I wasn't the show I thought I was gonna be seeing. I thought I was gonna see Miss Regina and them all up there. I was just seeing Buffalo Picker up there with them. Next thing I know, I was in a whole different playing field. I was like, holy cow. Miss Firefly says Miss Carolyn would never go rogue. She's one of the good ones. I hope so. The same old crap, I'm sure, right, Miss Carolyn? Well, that's you know what it is. It's just here's the deal. You can put garbage that you're going to recycle into a different bin, and you can have really good intentions for that garbage, but guess what? It's still garbage. So that's kind of like that troll that keeps coming in the chat. They just garbage. So we can name it however we want to, but at the end of the day, recycled or not, it still smells like trash. It's rough out there, Miss Carolyn. Yeah. So how's Miss Regina been doing? You know what though? Hey, Miss Regina, boy, I tell you what, they've been giving her enough fuel politically. We're going through some changes here in the U.S. Ain't we? All kinds of stuff happening. All the way from our currency to our cars to everything. A lot of changes happening. I blocked it, but it's on my side. She's well, Miss Carolyn, I don't know. It just goes through and unblocks itself. Recycled or not, it still smells like trash. That's right, Mr. H. How you doing, ma'am? Good to see you. Big hug. I hope you're doing well. Shovels mining in the building. Oh God, man! Look, hey, we're gonna call him Shaw's City. You hear me? That's Shaw's Mining City. I'm doing all right, Miss Regina. I'm going forward one day at a time. So here you go. I gotta give y'all some backspill on this, okay? So Shaw's Mining, just say that name, right? Shaw's Mining. Now imagine this. He's been like trying to get to Idaho. Seems like he was walking there. I'm pretty sure, Miss Regina, he might have had a mule and carriage. In my mind, anyways, right? He's like the guy that's got the gold pan in his hand, Miss Sue. He's got the donkey out there and some backpack shit on the back of it. He's trying to get up the mountain to find the gold, right? He's out there living in a tent. Nah, man, Shaw's Mining busted my bubble yesterday. The man told me he lives in the middle of a city over there. What? What is happening? You know how when you have this illusion built up? Yeah, Miss Sue H, I had this illusion of Shaw's Mining just out there with a freaking pitchfork, digging holes in the rocks every day looking for a nugget. You know what I mean? He had his tip little things going on out there, wild bears coming up and sniffing on him. He was having to wrestle alligators on a daily basis just to stay alive. You know what I mean? And then I find out he is living in the middle of the city. Oh my God, I'm telling you, hey, big hugs. I need them, Miss Sue H. I felt like I've had my whole entire life stripped away from me in like a matter of days, right? Someone busted my bubble and told me no one ever went to the freaking moon. Yeah, that's right. I'm one of them idiots, right? I'm this idiot kid that believed that people went to space. Hey, I saved up money, Miss Sue H, for years of my life as a teenager. So I could go to this freaking space camp thing that they had in Washington, D.C. that they had down in Alabama. It was like this whole little trip thing you took, right? I feel like I should be able to sue somebody at this point in life and get my money back now that I find out that the government lied to us about ever landing on the moon. Are you telling me that I saved up thousands of dollars to go to this space? This shit ain't even real. Ain't no one been to outer space. So yeah, I feel like I've just been really. I've had a rough week of realizations. Right, it's just been crazy. And today's only Monday. So really, it's like last week, and it's just fell into this week. So I'm living in some trauma right now. So just be careful. And then you got, and then Shaw's mining. He goes throws another rock through my glass bubble. Right? It was like, hey Jeff, guess what? I'm not really this miner that's out here. You know, hey Miss Regina, should I be able to sue them for that? I'll be like, do you all realize that you shattered my whole entire like? I believed in the fact that at least we made it to the moon. Holy crap, are you telling me? Hey, I've been paying taxes for this shit. You've been robbing me and we still ain't went to the moon? And I saved up money so I could go to space camp as a child? Somebody should be just, absolutely ashamed of themselves. Crushed my hopes and spirits. Right, Miss Regina? Hey, even as an adult, I am wounded by this act of craziness. Yeah. I'm telling you, hey, Miss Virginia, she's a smart lady. That lady right there, she is. She's got some things. She'll throw out some things. Sometimes she leave me scratching my head, but she always gonna leave you thinking. You know what I mean? Always gonna leave you thinking. And she got a good personality too. She gonna leave you thinking. It ain't like when a Karen leaves you thinking, as y'all call them, which I call them Tiffany's. So not like when a Tiffany leaves you thinking. Miss Regina gonna leave you thinking, and you'll be pondering some good thoughts. You'll be like, dang, you know what I mean? She'll leave you with a smile, but she's gonna throw some stuff at you, make you think. And in this day and time, we might need some more thinking. That might be what's wrong with a bunch of us. I can guarantee you that's what's wrong with a lot of folks. There was a young man yesterday about ended his whole McDonald's career by talking stupid to me on the telephone. Yeah, Miss Virginia, you ought to seen his manager's face when I showed up at that McDonald's. He was like, what? I was like, yep, go ahead and bring him back here so we can all talk. You know what I mean? I'm not the guy you want to be rude with on the telephone. Look, I will drive, ask MJ Squirrel, I will drive out of my way from the freaking city all the way to your little ass McDonald's just so I can have a chat with you. So I don't like being told that the government been lying to us all. They done stole my hopes and dreams. They stole my space camp money. You know what I mean? They've been stealing our taxes for years. We already knew that, but man, I mean, could they have at least tried to went to the moon? And then how about this other one to top it all off? You're telling me we've been playing games. Hey, I watched a teacher blow up in a space shuttle while I was sitting in a school dreaming about going to space. You know what I mean? I feel like, I mean, there's got to be some damage of trauma there, right? Or something. Now, my question is this: was that shit even real? Did she even blow up in that space shuttle? Did you have all of us kids sitting around crying from some lady that never blew up in the space shuttle? How are we ever going to know? We can't believe anything y'all told us. That's how I feel about it. We ain't never going to know, right? They done played us all like a bunch of fools. Got us all sitting around the classroom, flags at half mast. Probably ain't even no one died. What's going on? Or maybe they did die because they were a part of some dumb trick. What does that mean? That means none of them people should be any of our heroes. They all just been tricking us, working for the government, tricking us. That's terrible. Yeah. Well, Miss Firefly, look here. You can't just, you know what? You can't blame me for being a child at one point. I didn't think about the wind not blowing the flag. I was still ambitious and dreaming about flying. So I don't know. I'm telling you, now I'm 48 years old and broken. They done destroyed my dreams. It's like, All of a sudden, one day, somebody's going to tell you, them ain't Rice Krispies you've been eating, Miss Firefly. Huh? You're going to be like, they tasted good, and you thought they were Rice Krispies, but them weren't really Rice Krispies. Them were really some other stuff. You know what I mean? Oh, my goodness. Oh, Miss Carolyn, I'm so sorry to hear that. Big hugs, man. All right, y'all. Here you go. I'm gonna say a prayer real quick for Miss Carolyn's mom. Miss Carolyn, let's do that. All right. And for any of the rest of y'all out there, it's had your dreams broken and shattered by the U.S. government, little space Nazis. I mean, that's it. I'm a little pissed about it. So here we go. I'm gonna need to pray to God to get right. So here you go, Miss Carolyn. All the rest of y'all, just give me a moment. Think of Miss Carolyn while I'm talking. Maybe throw a prayer out there for her too. I know she'd pray for you. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you and we thank you for this day, first off, and for all the many blessings you gave us, and for opening up our eyes to the rest of the clowns out there that's been lying to us about outer space and the rest of it. And we get it. We want to thank you for another day above ground. We want to bring Miss Carolyn's mom to you in prayer and the brain bleed that she's experiencing and the other things that's going on there in Miss Carolyn's life. Please just be with her, be with her family, guide them, guide the doctors, and anybody else that's in this chat or that has family or friends that is ill or going through some things, Lord, we know you have the answers for them. So just lean on you is what we ask them to do. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. All right, Miss Carolyn. God bless you. And I'm going to be thinking about you. And of course, I'm always praying for you. Your family has been through quite a bit, you know. I mean, this is where a community of folks comes together, right? That's where we all come together best. And I really hate it that we have a really good community of folks over here when it comes to this kind of thing, being here for each other, and that's what really counts. So sorry I get upset when the ass clowns come in because they do. They just take away from my mood. They take away from all of our spirituality. They're just evil. So uh make me aggravated. So I apologize for that. But yeah, at any rate, I'm glad y'all are doing well tonight. And don't forget, we do have a gold game going. I get it. Seems like a lot of people just, really been holding off, sitting on their hands, and not really involved in the games over here on this YouTube channel as much. And that's cool. I get it. I'm good with that. You know what that means? That means I have to track down less people's payments. I do appreciate y'all coming over to Whatnot and joining in over there and getting in on things more and more. And it is just becoming more and more fun all the time. The Whatnot channel is growing in leaps and bounds. So if you could all become a part of that, that would be amazing. Let me see if I can help you out by going and grabbing a link real quick to like maybe tomorrow's show. I do a show every morning, Monday through Friday, unless there's something else going on. But I do a morning show on Whatnot. Starts at about 7:45, 8 o'clock ish. Before 8 o'clock, we start in the morning time. We run till about 9:30 ish. So we open up the shop. So hope to see you all there. There's always some awesome prizes on that game. It's always a load of fun. And yeah, it has been very interesting watching everybody come together. And by the way, we got folks that that have absolutely they're on the other side of the fence from us, but and Whatnot, we can all be together. See? Yeah. I, different ones from of you from YouTube, boy, they get all kinds of. You guys get nervous when you see the other folks over there, and it's okay. They can't bite you. They have to be good over there. Believe that. They don't get a chance not to be good. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna bring y'all the link. Okay. I got the link. I got the link. There we go. Uh-huh. Aw. Miss Carolyn, God is good and it's gonna get better. It is gonna get better. There is the Whatnot link, y'all. Just go over there. You can bookmark the Whatnot shows by there's a little thing in the corner up there that's like, gray or white when you first look at it. Hold it down. It's going to turn black. That'll bookmark it. It'll send you a little alert. You can also, just like on YouTube, set your alerts to where you get all of my notifications, some of my notifications. I believe most of the YouTubers have got none of the notifications on for YouTube anymore, which is why we got such a small crowd. So, y'all want to make sure you turn on those notifications for Whatnot because I also do pop ups periodically. I do auctions 3 days a week after church on Sunday night, after church on Wednesday night, and then we do a Friday night auction, which has really been building up into something super awesome. So always fun. And then we do the game every morning. We start at about 7:45 to 8 o'clock in the morning, somewhere around there. And yeah, we kick it on there to about 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:30, depending on how quick the games run. And depending on how quick the games run, depends on how many games we run. So it has really it's exciting to me. It's a new thing. It's not a new thing to me. It's a new thing to you all. And watching different ones get involved and something that I've been involved in for a while. It makes me feel like we're all growing together. So thank you all for coming over and participating. Just always tell yourself in tough times that things could always be worse. You will get through it. Yes, indeed. Okay, for like the sixth time, I'm gonna go get them baggies and mark them now, so I'll be right back, y'all. Do me a favor, keep an eye on the trolls. Never mind, I'm taking a phone with me. Jeez. You see how do you see where this no, you gotta know that's aggravating. Right? Let's go. I'll take y'all with me. We'll go walking here. See what Miss MJ is up to. MJ, you alive? Oh, oh, bring the phone with me. So two of them. MJ got two phones, but golly, man. Tuesday tells me phone for your can't use all this. Learn how to use that deal. Brings me another coin and asks me freaking value of it anytime soon. I'm able to smack him with the book. That's it. Be right back, Firefly. What? Man, hey, I got this young man named Chris that's really trying to help me. But you know how you can just explain things so many times? Yeah. Like 64 and older. I'm gonna get a tattoo that says that. I don't know where I'm gonna put it at, but I'm gonna get a tattoo that says 64 and older. I bet you I'm gonna end up with a bunch of maybe older ladies that's gonna approach me. I'm gonna be like, no, I'm talking about the change that is silver. Sweet Lord. Maybe I better not get that tattoo. 64 and older. Boy, that's just asking for trouble, ain't it? Seems like that might not be such a great idea after all, Firefly. On second thought, let me think about that. Let's not do that. We can't get a tattoo that says 64 or older. That's just going to be all took the wrong way. And, uh, right now, I've got a gal that's having problems with turning 35. She thinks it's the end of the world. I think that that's hilarious because, well, obviously I turned 35 a long time ago, so it's just to me, it's a little funny. And I mean, you know, the rest of y'all, if you known anybody that way, like she is aging so gracefully. beautiful. She's like, you know what I mean? Like me, I'm rough. I've been through some rough shit, so I'm aging roughly. Like you can't live a rough life and not age roughly to an extent. She's lived a rough life, but she's aged really well, or aging really well, I should say. But that's just women do that stuff too. I can tell you that, right? Like I know other women the same way. And God bless any of you all that are, if you got some Asian in you or, hey, African American women, some of y'all I can't tell if you're 25 or if you're 70. So I don't know. To me, that's got to be a plus. You can definitely tell that I'm getting older. I don't look the same as I did when I was, 35. So it's got to be a plus to be 35. When someone looks at you and they say, well, you're between 35 and 70. What? That's the range. Man, that's crazy. All right. Okay, I'm back. Miss Sue says, good. Where you be right back? She says, oh my gosh. Sorry, I had to go get baggies and things. We're gonna learn how to count together all of this. Why does the iPhone keep coming on and like winking at me? Turn off, you silly thing. This is not a whatnot show. Go away. Oh Lord. Okay. I'm just gonna ignore the iPhone. I don't want to act my age, but I sure will. Well, now, acting your age is not always a bad thing. Depends on how you're acting. I feel like I'm 90 sometimes. I dang sure don't want to act my age. I know I'm not 90, so that's plus. Okay, permanent marker, where do you be? Okay, number one. That means we need a number two. And these baggies are not the same size as the other one. Number two. Okay. We need a number three. You like to do more than you can? Well, you got to do as much as you can anyway. So do I. Number three. Number four bag I've got. It's a recycle bag. And number five I've got. It's a recycle bag. And it's got a leak in it from last game. And a number six. And then we need a number seven. Miss Sue H, you don't like to act your age either? Boy, man, I bet you ladies would just be a load of fun. We gotta get together. We're gonna have to get this tour bus thing going. We can just tour around the world. We'd have a daggum blast. We'd, all right, let's go. Number eight. Recycle that one. Okay, so now I need all new ones from that point on. Hey, furry plants and coins. What's up? Hey, furry. How you treating the melons today? Can we talk about this? Are you in the deep freeze again? I feel like we need to go check on furry. They got her at Walmart working, man. They didn't put her in the freezer and everything. Poor girl. Hey, some of y'all heard that didn't know where that conversation was going, did you? Dirty minded little people. Get your heads out the gutter. No. Firefly said, "What did I do? I'm back. I just walked into this." She said, I wasn't even thinking yet. What did I do? Not you, Firefly. The rest of them. They know who I'm talking to. They know what they were doing. They know. Yeah, in the freezer, man. What? Jeff does that. Jeff does that to us also. What? Hey, look here, man. I should not have the same effect as a deep freeze on you. I mean, I guess maybe I don't even know necessarily. No, ma'am. Or are you saying I can be as cold as I? I can be as cold as I. I can be. Probably. I've been told before that, yeah, I do have this beautiful ability of, yeah, I don't know. Number one. Making up 10 more packs. I've been having enough for 2 in the morning, but I think I'm going to start having enough for 3. Because we might be almost built up to 3 games in the morning time. Or I'm going to make them in case. If you make them, they will come. Is that what they say? Molly wobbles. Well, I thought you just got out the hospital, didn't you? What the heck are you going back to the ER for? You okay? Molly wobbles in the building. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Well, I mean, hey, look here, man. I'm saying, yeah, if your stuff looks like an eggplant and it has that weird bow to it and it's purple, fellas, go to the freaking doctor. That ain't normal. Okay? Mine is not all curved weird like that, and it is not purple. 90% sure that that part of me is perfectly normal. Never a doctor's ever looked at it twice and said, "Oh, wow, we got to talk about that." I don't think that's what it's supposed to look like. And if it does, I mean, contact your local, contact your doctor. Just give them a phone call and be like, "Hey, this is what I'm seeing. I'm pretty sure. I'm not normal either, but well, if anyone ever comes at you with anything that looks like a freaking eggplant, then just know that's probably not normal. It's, I get it. Like I said, we come to the conclusion it's because it's a nifty emoji, right? So we gotta have an emoji for the male genitalia, seeing as how we all know what the peach is, right? We all like our peaches, so I get it. But really, an eggplant? Come on, man. Is that where we had to go? Thinking if your deal looks like an eggplant, you need some ED pills because you got something going on. Go talk to the doctor, see if he can't get you right. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my doctor's just being cool to me and I'm the one that's got a problem. Maybe it's supposed to look like a freaking eggplant and mine don't. That's not a thing, right? I don't know. I've not ever had any complaints, so I don't. Maybe just all the women I've been with been super nice, but definitely not no. I know that's not true, Firefly, for real, right? I've been with some Tiffany's. I've been with some not nice women, so they would have definitely been more than glad to pointed out any imperfections that were not up to par. I'm sure they would have been like, "Well, sir, oh my gosh, yeah." The Tiffany backlash is rough. I mean, Furry, her name's Tina, right? That's bordering right on the border of Tiffany, but a complete different personality, right? This is why we got to change from the Karen to Tiffany because I know too many Karens that are nice folks. The majority of Tiffany's I know are just straight asses. I mean, I was going through a rundown of names that could fit the Karen status, and definitely more Tiffany. Yeah, no, not even close to Tiffany. What do you mean? Hey, look here. Terry, Tammy, all of them's close to Tiffany. Millions of peaches. Yep, explains that song. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Well, hey, and that's a true fact. Prostitution was the first legal form of employment in the United States. And apparently he's going to be one of the first to go out because I'm pretty sure that shit's free now. I mean, I don't know, but Miss Jessica tried to pimp me out. I know I ain't no chick, but I'm thinking you'd be hard pressed to get me to pay for stuff in a world where I can just, I don't know. Guess maybe there's still some fellas out there that they need that reassurance. They could throw a dollar bill at it and it'll stick. Yeah, it ain't that serious. I mean, 100%. I thought was Felicia. What? Now I know some Felicias that are pretty nice. I know, man. Look here, I got some Felicias for neighbors. They're cool. I would rather have them around me than some Tiffany. Just saying. Meanwhile, if you're out there and your name's Tiffany, I'm so sorry. Just hit me with a fucking bag of rocks. Be like this Jeff guy. Just go ahead and pull it out. Those Saturday Night Live or what was it? In Living Color. Go ahead and just pull it out. Homie the clown me with the bag of freaking rocks. Let's go. Right. I can't show you the eggplant coin again because they probably already reported me for sexual misconduct. Because that's been their newest trick, these bunch of ass clowns. We can't even show anything fun. Hey, did you see the new gold rounds I got, yeah? You have to go back and watch the lunchtime stream. We got some new gold. Got boobies on one side and butts on the other. Does heads or tails got that naked lady on it? But nonetheless, we do got that. That is coming up for y'all. They're 1/200s, 200 of them equal an ounce. Why is this marker not writing? Stop not writing right. These new baggies, man, my permanent marker don't like them. Number 10. Okay, 30 bags numbered for games in the morning. 1 through 10 times 3. Bam, bam. You got Tito. So in the building. What's up, Oso? How you doing? Hey, I tell you what, I be thinking about people and then they pop up, right? So here's the deal. I was thinking about Oso the other day, and I'd even talked to MJ about Oso. I was like, "You heard from him?" Just hoping they made it home safely and things. No joke. It wasn't even 10 minutes later. All of a sudden, I get a message from Oso on YouTube. Huh. I was like, "Well, there you go. I heard from her. She's fine. She's alive. She's in Georgia, just living it up like a Georgia peach." See, there you go. More Georgia peaches. Holy cow! Can't make that up. Another empty tube. Emptying out tubes of these wheat cents, man. I'm going through wheat cents quick, yo. I wonder how many really awesome ones I gave away also in these games that I don't even know what years they are. I doubt if we got the SDVB through out there or not. I doubt it. I doubt it. It'd be cool if we did. How's everything going, Miss Oso? Definitely tired of traveling. I can't believe I'm hearing that from you. Hey, once you got home and slowed down, then you're like, oh yeah, I'm ready to be here. Uh-huh. All of a sudden, your ass become glued to the couch because you just hadn't seen the couch in so long. I know. I completely. I can imagine. I'm that way after a few days of traveling. Good God, her and Bellows, they've been on the road for like 2 months or something. They're just getting it. But you guys are making memories. You're having a lot of fun. That's. I think that's what's cool. I think that's. Yeah. I encourage the rest of y'all to do that. Go out there and make some memories. Go do something to have some fun. Right? Right, so look, hey, even if things, you know what I mean? Shit. I've did a lot of stuff in my life. Not all of it's worked out real great to where, it was like, woohoo. But the memories I made during those times, awesome. You know what I mean? I know some people were like, what about, well, the year before last and the year before that? And what do you wish you'd have done different? I don't wish I'd have did anything different. I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm good with ups and downs. That's part of life. That's part of growing. That's part of being a human. So yeah, all those relationships that didn't work out right, that's just part of the deal, man. I don't regret any of them. Will it be hard pressed for anyone to ever get me to date a Tiffany? Or yeah, it would. Like you would really, golly, I don't know. Hey, because the other one was gorgeous, so that ain't even gonna work. You can't even just be cute and me be okay with it because nah, nah. That one ruined other Tiffany's. Just an FYI. She has ruined that for you all. I could never date a Tiffany and look at them right? I'd be like, oh God. Me and me and Bella was glued to the bed, yeah. Well, there you go. I mean, that's you got to do something. Just saying. Well, there you go. Good for you, oh. So I'm saying that's something, right? You got to get out there and go get you some. Have you some fun, little, right? Hey, Bellows. Bellows, man, remember to come up for air sometime. Just saying. Yeah. You need to remember, you're just gonna have to have air every once in a while. Hey, here you go. Whenever I'm on one of those kind of excursions, Bellows, you gotta remember this. Eat some bananas for potassium so you don't get cramps. Get you some just raw lemons, right? And just squeeze you some lemon juice. Best thing in the world, man. It won't let you cramp up. You won't have to worry about feeling some sort of way. Just trust me on this one. And maybe like a half dozen eggs and just slam some eggs whenever you get a chance to because you're gonna need some protein boost. If not, you're gonna end up dehydrated, falling out. You won't be able to walk right after a few more days. Got to stay hydrated. That's right. That's what I'm saying. You just go ahead and go ahead and start throwing back the Gatorade. That's the best. That's what I do. I just grab the Gatorades, just stack them up next to the bed, and you ain't got to go far. Ah, don't listen to me. She won't be able to walk. You won't be able to talk. Somebody's gonna end up with a broken heart at the end of the day. So you guys just have fun. Don't listen to me a bit. Ooh, that's how I roll. I don't, it has been my experience. Well, I'm glad things are working out for you two kids. Holy cow. Hey, and they do. They make like the cutest little couple, y'all. I got to see them in person and got some pictures with them and really awesome. I think it's awesome. Awesome little couple. Hey, I'm telling you, Gatorade. Um, Liquid IV works really good for hydration, but I prefer Gatorade as far as the different flavors and it works really good. So that's the thing. As long as I'm throwing suggestions out there at you, I'm just gonna say Gatorade. Right there you go. You're welcome, Oso. Hey, you know me. I'm honest. I'd tell you, y'all weren't a cute looking couple. I'd be like, look, you two ugly mother suckers should not ever be around each other because you're just too much. But you're not. You're both, you guys make a cute couple. You guys make an adorable little pair, a little team. Hey, they were running around together. One would look at one way. You know what I mean? You could just tell. They're just a cute little couple. So there you go. Out there having some fun, living life, right? Living life, as I would say. Chasing those dreams, right? That's what matters. I say that at the end of every show, right? You ought to keep your heads up, your feet down, keep stacking that silver and gold, and keep reaching for them stars. Them stars are your dreams, right? Them stars could be a lot of things. There was a big old period in my life that I took vacations from my job for years at a time. And I have a tattoo on my shoulder, and it's made to look like stars. And in the stars, it's written, "In the stars, you'll see my love." Because I told my kid when I was gone away for years at a time like this that, hey, when I'm gone, you always look up there at that North Star and know that I love you and know that it's right there. And if you tell me I love you, I'll hear you no matter where I'm at, and you'll be able to hear me no matter where I'm at. So that's them stars, right? That's them dreams that we're chasing. So Bellows and Oso, they're chasing dreams, and right now their dreams have collided with one another, and they are on a path, on a mission. The mission was going around the U.S. meeting other YouTubers, and now they made it back home. So happy landing. Glad you made it back home safely. And I was really honored. It was a pleasure to get to meet you all in person, and for y'all to actually take the time to look me up and come to do some business with me on the street. You know what I mean? That made my heart happy. It was good to meet Bellows, and it was good to meet Oso, who I felt like I had known from being in my chat so much. Bellows hadn't been in the chat as much, but now I feel like I know him because of him being with Oso, right? So really awesome little couple, and I think it makes me happy knowing y'all made it back home. You know what I mean? I was a little concerned for you when you was up and down the coast there. I was like, good God, what if they break down? I worry about that stuff. I mean, I went to Florida in a vehicle that we overhauled, redid stuff to. To tell you this, it didn't make it to Florida driving, and yeah, that was it. It was kind of the end of that deal, but yeah, yeah, happy landing, right? Hey, Miss Sue H, we're happy to landing, right? There's gonna be more than one landing going on there. Before it's all over with, don't get me started. Oh, I'm glad you got to meet me and MJ Squirrel too. Hey, she's squirrely, is she not? You know what I mean? I get accused of jeffing around a lot, but MJ is just straight squirrel. You can't even look. They couldn't have been a better nickname for her. Whoever nicknamed that girl, they knew. They were like, look here, we got a squirrel on our hands on aisle 191. Oh, well, you're welcome, man. You guys rock. Hey, I was so worried about them. They were like, nope, nope, we're heading out to this other casino thing. I was like, are you sure? You want to crash here? You need a nap? You need more rehydration? So I was like, good God. She's definitely a fun person. She is. She's just squirrely as all get out. It's about to rain there in Lakeland, Florida. Look out. Kevin, you still at work, man? Let me find out you still at the bus station this time of night work. Hey, MJ's fun. She's just funny. And she's just a squirrel. But hey, I'm the same way, but I'm not a squirrel. It's a different kind of loss. And you and Bellows as well. Y'all are hilarious. I tell you what. Hey, Waffle. Did you guys stop at Waffle House anymore on your trips? Because well, How did that one compare? Boy, man, we got a Waffle House over here in Oklahoma City on the edge of Edmond and Oklahoma City. It's the Oklahoma City north or whatnot. Hey, man, look here. You can ask Bellows and Oso, man. Them people there, man. You gotta be some kind of special. I like the Waffle House. Hey, it's not. I mean, it's good for a laugh, but holy cow, yeah, Kevin Hawthorne, go to see you tonight. Oh, there's Kevin. Yeah, we got bagels at McDonald's. Oh, you went to McDonald's and got bagels. Well, I mean, the Waffle House that night that we met at, that was the only place I could think of that was still open. That was normal at like 10:30 at night. But holy smokes, man! You know, Bellows liked it because it was probably entertaining, right? I can turn anything into a fun time. My goodness. I'm not going to tell you what our waitress looked like, but heaven help her. See? Osum knows after sitting through that meal with me that I am just really honest. I will be brutally honest with you. Even in public, like that young lady, I was like, damn, man, who gave you the idea that that was a good look this morning? I mean, was that a thing? Also, was like, Jeff, she gonna be messing with your food. I was like, nope, I can see her from right here. At 11 o'clock at night, you can't be messing around with people's food, man. She was having a rough day. Hey, me and Bellows are both laughing so hard. The girl about missed the whole table. She she was ready to have went home 30 minutes before we ever got there, and definitely was not ready for us. Hey, Gary, we got Enforcer in the building. Enforcer, you still in the hospital, buddy? It was definitely it was a fun time. Nobody ended up with food poisoning. I mean, Waffle House got some good food. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna go back there and eat again. But All right. Well, okay. Well, y'all enjoy yourselves there, so. Do me a favor, turn the TV off while you're enjoying yourselves. I don't even want that thought of in my head that you're watching us while doing backflips in the bed. What's happening here? Duty call. See y'all later. Ah, oh man, I love it. Hey, been there, done that. I was just there a few months ago doing that. You guys crack me up, man. God bless and good luck. Gatorade, bro. Gatorade. Keep a bottle of it by the bed. You'll be okay. Gary's back home. Good deal. Good deal. We got Enforcer back home from the hospital. No more sponge baths. Enforcer, you keep on going back to the hospital for surgeries, man. Starting to think maybe it's just about them sponge baths. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's the weirdest shit I ever heard, somebody injuring themselves so they go get a sponge bath. But saying, can't be good, man. So if that's the case, you need to take care of yourself. It ain't worth it. Oh Lord, here we go. Did you put a fucking kangaroo in the chat? Also put a kangaroo in the chat. You don't even know what kangaroo is. Oh my God, never mind. You went to the shop. I might have took them by MJ Squirrel's work. So maybe she knows what a kangaroo is. I'll be danged. Well, like I said, y'all come to Oklahoma City. We'll hook you up. We'll take care of your silver and gold needs. We'll take care of any of your adult entertainment needs. We got you. This is like literally the one-stop shop, right? Right, Miss Kelly? Come on over. Well, but you can't just leave milk sitting by the bed for hours at a time. See, Firefly? You got to have something you can pull out of the deep freeze. That's what I would do with the Gatorade. The Gatorade would be about half froze, see? Then you go put it in there by the bed, so then, in an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours time, when you need that, it'll be thawed out and you're good to go. You set a glass of milk by the bed that long, for one, it's probably going to get kicked over. Somebody going to knock the milk over, shit's going to get spilled. That's a mess. So you need the Gatorade so you can seal it up. So you need that lid. So you need the Gatorade lid, and you need to, yeah. I mean, you can try to leave it out for 2 or 3 hours at a time, but your milk be funky. I don't like warm milk. See, I like things cold whenever I'm trying to stay hydrated. Drinking hot milk is not my thing. That, I mean, might be y'all's deal, but I don't know. I don't know if I would do the milk or not. That's all I'm saying. Even though right now you got me thinking about it, and I'm definitely about to go slam a big old glass of chocolate milk. Thank you, Miss Angel. Not for any other reason other than I'm thirsty. I don't have a significant other in Oklahoma. I don't, yeah, the person who I get to spend time with lives in another state. So I don't get to do that. Like, yeah. So, blah. Nah. It's okay. It makes the times that I do get it count even more, right? That's it. You just yeah. Nah. All right, y'all. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for the laughs, and I'm glad Oso and them came in here to join us. God bless them. Y'all want to do something for Oso? Send her some salt packets and sugar packets in an envelope with a card. They would make it to her, but that helps too on the fly, just so you know. You're dehydrated, you just throw a salt pack in your mouth and a pack of sugar, you'd be good to go. Yeah, a little salt, a little sweet, a little salty, you're good to go. Yeah, it has high sugar and high sodium. That's it. Basically about what it is, salt and sugar. Yeah. All right, y'all. Remember, we got a gold game going. If anybody wants to play, it's $5 a spot. I'm gonna leave it a little bit longer open. I'm gonna look and get a hold of Miss KK, see if she sent in her payment. If she has not, then I might cancel that gold game for you all so I can run it on Whatnot. And I'm not doing that to be mean or being hateful. It's just that they're more interested in buying the stuff, y'all. They're filling up the games faster, and that's kind of where I'm at. So I can put you all up another gold game that's maybe a smaller piece of gold that, you know, not got as much of my gold money tied up into it. You know what I mean? So we'll have some fun stuff for you. But if this don't fill up in the next couple of days, we're gonna have to reevaluate it, and might be a possibility that, I mean, always you can come over and join us on Whatnot. For God's sake, we run games every morning. You don't have to be the only one or two or three getting in on the game and then waiting. Lots of people in there waiting to meet you all. So come over, join us on Whatnot, get to know the other folks. I'm telling you, good people over there. And they have fun meeting you all. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, God bless, and some of them were like, today, just before the stream, one of them was like, nah, I ain't never seen Jeff really lose his cool. I've only heard him cuss one time during the stream. I told him, I was like, boy, you mother suckers got to get over to YouTube. And then people completely pissed me off. So, and it's not you all that's in the chat actively talking, it's the ass clowns. So definitely, we're making up some ass clown rounds. We're gonna have some fun with that in the future. We're gonna try to trademark that. Meanwhile, Miss Kelly, Firefly, I need you to think about this, ma'am. A new countdown video, kind of like my old one. I need you to think about that because we're gonna reinvent the channel. Maybe a second channel, a sister channel that will be run, and it's gonna have the new emoji from Whatnot, sticker from Miss Kelly, and I'm gonna need a new countdown video, Miss Kelly, and some different stuff. Okay. I appreciate you. Thank you. And now don't just send it to me. If you can, keep it on file so that we have it for the future. Okay. Appreciate you. Right, Miss Sue H? Because you know what? People are just blah. So why don't we can do that. We can make another channel for YouTube based just off of our Whatnot. You know what I mean? We can do that. And we can keep it growing, and we're gonna have our same family still come together. And Doctor Who, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, if you ever run into Doctor Where, why, or how, let me know, Doctor Who. I've heard them are ones you got to look out for. It's Doctor Who, Doctor Wow, Doctor When, and Doctor Where. Got to watch out for those ones. Doctor Who in the house. All right, y'all. Thank you, Miss Kelly. I appreciate you. I figured I'd give you something fun and exciting to do. And Miss Sue H, I appreciate you. You know what? I want to do it to where I can kind of run them both together and one simulates the other, right? You all are amazing. And this YouTube channel and family is amazing. But for business purposes, we probably need a second one and we need to format it towards what we're doing on Drip and Whatnot. Okay? All right, y'all. Remember this, God loves you. If you can hear my voice, do not give up. Even if you feel like you're half in the sand or you're half underwater, know this, God is good. With him in your life, anything is possible, okay? This is a man talking to you that was told I would never walk again. I walk every day, okay? So you can do that stuff. You just got to decide you're going to do it and lean on God. He can help you do it. Don't try to do it by yourself. I tried to do it by myself for years. It was a pain in my ass. Lean on God. He's going to help you get through it, I promise. Meanwhile, I appreciate the heck out of y'all. Want y'all to remember, keep your heads up, your feet down, to keep reaching for reaching for those stars and to keep stacking that silver and gold, y'all. Go over there and bookmark all the shows we got on Whatnot coming up. God bless you, and I'll see you somewhere in the future. All right, y'all. Bye.
Thank you all. Just remember, keep your heads up, keep your feet down, keep reaching for those stars, and keep stacking that silver and gold. Until next time, God bless. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Thank you all. Keep your heads up, keep your feet down, keep reaching for those stars, and keep stacking that silver and gold. God bless. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.